Well, welcome to this UK drug testing and ValueMed demonstration video and guidance for filling in and completing successfully the paperwork form that is supplied to you as part of a laboratory confirmation drug test. We've got the two packs that you're likely to be receiving online if you order these: saliva and urine. The paperwork that accompanies both must be completed fully, and we're going to, in this guide, run you through the various elements which have to be completed, whether this is intended for screening in a workplace or in a personal or home setting. It is vital, if you are to get your result from the laboratory, that this paperwork is completed in the following manner. Otherwise, the sample will be rejected and you will have wasted the purchase price of the test kit. So let's open one of these forms and run you through the various elements which have to be completed and show you how to do this. Now, this is the Matrix Diagnostic Chain of Custody form for laboratory drug analysis. It is a 4-layer form. You have a top copy, a pink copy, a blue copy, and a green copy. Now, the form itself has barcodes and security seals which have to be signed, peeled off, and applied to the two samples which are collected for each of the forms. Additional barcodes are here along the top section of the form. Now, the customer that has provided the form for you, i.e. you have purchased this from Access Diagnostic Tests UK, and our customer code ID for the results to be sent initially to us before we relay them to you are on the top section. Now, the collector's name has to be completed. Now, this is, if it is the same as the donor, then both sections must be filled in with the same name, with the date of birth, the collection time, collection date, with day and year as well. Sentinel number refers to a Sentinel contract for testing. If you are running this as an individual, you will have no Sentinel number and this can be left blank. The national insurance number, the NI number, or other ID, one of these should be filled in if the form is to be completed properly. The donor declaration must also be completed, even if this is a personal test. Any medication, the dosage, the last day used and the time, including any over-the-counter medicines for the last 14 days prior to the sample being collected, must be completed in this section. If you are not taking any medication, you can simply tick this declaration box here. You also have the right, if you wish to tick "I am taking medication but do not wish to declare." Obviously, this may affect the interpretation of the results, particularly where opiate, analgesics or painkillers have been taken. In the case of an oral fluid test sample, you have to also declare and sign that you've not eaten or drunk anything for the 10 minutes prior to the form being conducted. All these sections must be completed in all cases. In the laboratory tests required section, you have to tick either urine or saliva, oral fluid, and add a single drug group that you wish the laboratory to confirm testing. If you request more than one sample to be confirmed tested, we will require a further additional payment from you to run the second confirmation test. The prepayment only includes screening for a single drug group. And then finally, in the donor consent test, even if this is the same as a collector, the signature and date must be put in both boxes for both the donor and the collector. And then finally, ensure that you are applying the correct seals on all samples and that they are placed in the correct transfer and transport tubes and then applied with the correct paperwork back to the laboratory. If the test is for personal use and confirmation, write in the laboratory test require section for personal use, and then they will accept that the both donor and collector details are the same. Both samples with the barcodes and the white top copy of the paperwork must then be placed in the pre-paid Matrix Diagnostics laboratory transfer pack and posted using Royal Mail Track 24 service. The processing of the samples upon receipt takes between 3 and 5 working days from receipt of the sample. Normally on a Track24 service, the sample will arrive the next working day if posted on a working day. However, it is not a guaranteed service, and the Royal Mail 24 Track service may take 1 to 3 working days to reach the laboratory. Please be aware of this when contacting us for your results. Thank you very much.